introduce yourself.
I'm Quentin Peel. I'm Chief Correspondent for the Financial Times in Germany.
Thank you. My first question was, what was for you the most inspiring idea during this panel, or those 2 days of symposium, or the most uninspiring idea?
That's a very cruel question. Well, I think that what I was interested in was it was a very confusing and diffuse debate, if you like. There was a tremendous amount of stuff in it, and I think that is absolute reflection of where we are in Europe today. We don't know the way forward. We're desperately looking for the way forward, and there were a lot of different ideas, and I think we ended up with more questions than answers. I tell you, I really enjoyed Simon Hicks's presentation on the European Parliament, which I found very interesting and brought out the way in which the European Parliament is in a different way to national parliaments, but really quite a remarkably democratic institution. I suspect I came with that prejudice and I go away with it reinforced. I was interested in what Werner Hoyer, the German state minister, was saying, that the most important thing is that we are now, because of this crisis, refocusing on some very fundamental issues. I'm not sure, here's the disappointment, that actually we've got our head round what those fundamental issues are.
All right, thank you. And during your panel, there was a lot of discussing about a more social Europe. What is your stand about this?
Well, I think that is a very valid criticism of the way that Europe has developed in recent years, and that the social side of things has got rather squeezed. I suspect by the fact that we have fundamentally conservative or centre-right majorities in every major institution of the European Union, including among the governments. So to the extent that the social Europe is more of a left-wing agenda, it's pretty inevitable that it gets lower priority. It's also, of course, from my own country, from Britain, an agenda that they feel very uncomfortable with. Their attitude is social policy should be pursued nationally and not at European level. And I think that the British bolshiness, if you like, has been a real blocking factor in making much progress there. So I think it's an entirely valid criticism, and I think that the danger of this economic crisis, the Eurozone crisis, is that social policy is going to get squeezed right across Europe very, very hard, and I think that's going to maybe make Europe less popular, not more popular.
All right, thank you very much.